Thanks in part to FedEx, Memphis is a worldwide hub for the transportation industry. SES recognized that fact, and a few years ago added an extra T to their STEM program at East High School. The T in T-STEM stands for transportation. Let's see how teachers are training their students for the future.
A lot of our youth right now are hands-on. They like tinkering up with things, fixing things with their toys. And so here at East, I think it's great for them to come into the diesel program because it is a very lucrative program, a way that positions them to make a good living at a very, very young age. And what do we say black smoke is? Unburned fuel. But once you oil it up and you let it smooth out, the smoke went away, right? Okay. Good job, guys. Let's go back to the classroom.
We're an optional program. Part of Shelby County Schools. Students have to apply to get here. We have two basically programs in STEM. We have the STEM side, and then we also have the diesel ed side.
Oh, that's cool to be able to like work on cars. So just like if one day I'm outside, my like car breaks down or something, I'll be able to fix it myself without needing help.
It's not just about turning bolts. It's not just fixing engines, but you can design, when you get into engineering and designing engines. Think about the engine. What about it? How does it work? There are so many different options. And this program here gets our students to working in a field that they like. Did you check the wheel seal to make sure we don't have any oil? Right. Mm-hmm. Good job. That's it. It's the student's choice to enter into the diesel program. And many of them love it. All of them are not planning on being diesel mechanics, but some are going into aerospace, technology. Some of them want to be pilots. Some of them want to be engineers. And for those, they feel like coming into the diesel program will help them.
I chose this program because it will help me with my career, because I want to get into a type of technology called nanotechnology. And knowing a mechanic, I could put nanotechnology into cars so it can help save people's lives.
When you think about the skills that they get here in the diesel program, again, it's not just surrounded by turning bolts. I mean, when we go into faculty meetings and they talk about English and language arts and science, we do it all here, right here in diesel. The engine was turning over, it was turning over, pistons going up and down, it was dumping fuel. But it didn't crank, it didn't start.
It's mainly about safety, maintenance, and basically self-knowledge, because some of the stuff you're going to have to incorporate in your later life.
And when we look at it, when we look at the 30 seconds, we got what? That number right there? 11, 30 seconds. There's a lot of students afraid of math. They don't want to go to college because I'm not good at math. But guess what? When they come here in the diesel program and they have to do math equations to figure out how to create combustion for these diesel engines, how to time them, how they should run properly, and they find out, you know what? I'm not so bad at math. I can do this. I'm not afraid. So we got our negative, our positive on the battery, but how about looking at the connection to the engine?
We can apply the science for gravity, physics, and chemistry with knowing the elements of what you're putting into the engine.
Every day here in the diesel program is full of amazement.
Oh my God.
Because of a lot of this that they're experiencing and they're seeing, they're being exposed to it for the first time. And so a lot of times they have to sit back and take it in, and they're just like, wow, really?
The information that the kids are learning is practical. A lot of my kids, may come from single parent households. So can you imagine if one of my students is riding with his mom and his mom gets a flat, how valuable that skill set is, that kid can jump out and change that tire? Something as simple as that is a skill set that kids like, that they need, and it'll carry them a long way.
We're teaching them how to build diesel engines and work on trucks from the ground up. We teach them how to run overheads. We teach them how to change oil. We teach them how to build the engines. We teach them how to align the trucks, to do a front end alignment. We teach them how to change tires and plug tires and patch tires.
Now we're working on trucks, and I just think that is amazing because it's more fun to work on bigger things than smaller cars. So it was just very interesting to see what the interior of a truck's wheel looks like rather than a little car's wheel.
My students, when they leave, within 3 years, they'll be able to build a complete Detroit engine. So I have 9th through 12th grade. I think it's about 106 students in all. My boys and my girls, it's a little bit of a competition. They have to kind of prove themselves a little bit, the boys against the girls. Good job. That's it, guys. Good job.
We did a good job.
I think what we're learning is for everyone, like both every gender.
Because some girls can pick up the big stuff. We could like put things on in certain things. And I just think it's really fun to incorporate girls and dudes into all the same type of thing. Because like the stuff that the men are doing, we do the same exact thing.
I would trust them to work on, trucks that are actually running up and down the road every day. We've successfully removed 6 wheel ends, right? Yeah. We inspected our brakes. We inspected our wheel seals to make sure they wasn't leaking. We inspected our brakes for cracks. We reinstalled our drums. So guess what? This truck is ready to roll, right?
The young lady, Tatiana Pope, she graduated number 5 in her class last year. She got a lot of scholarships, 4-year scholarships, to go to any university she wanted. She chose to be in the diesel program.
The beautiful thing about the diesel program here at East High School is that we have dual enrollment. So they do not have to come here, go 9th through 12th grade, wait till they graduate, and then go to college and start earning college credits. Well, guess what? Right here at East High School in our diesel program, they can earn college credits right here and right now.
This is a good program. I think students need to look in this. I know it looks a little bit hard, but trust me, I won't say it's easy, it's a good life experience.